and shine to the morning light. Sister MJ brings the truth so bright. Health and nature in every sound. Feel the rhythm, let's get unbound. From our higher we get our power. Every herb, every healing flower. Sister MJ shows the way. Naturally living every day. Naturally you, naturally free, naturally living as God meant to be. Breathe the air that's fresh and pure. Nature's bounty is the cure. Sister MJ shows what's real in every word and every meal. From the mountains to the sea, every breath is harmony. Feel the beat and feel alive. With Sister MJ we thrive. Grains and fruits in every bite. Feel the energy, feel the light. Harmony in every part. Naturally you, with all your heart.
Shalom, shalom,
Breathe
shalom,
the air
shalom.
that's
Good
fresh and
evening,
pure.
good evening.
Nature's bounty is the cure. Sister MJ shows what's real in every word and every...
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. And everyone to the four corners of the earth. How are you? Welcome to another Thursday, day 5 of Naturally You. I am so excited. First of all, I have to thank the Most High for his blessings. You know, you've got to praise him through the storm, right? The storms are just coming at us. So just keep praising, y'all. Just keep praising. And tonight, I want to talk to you about how the Most High speaks to us. Because I believe that, you know, we have speech, we have sign language, the heavens speak to us, the breeze speaks to us, you know, the earth speaks to us, the rain speaks. But everything is speaking, but how do we hear it? That's the thing. How do we hear it? Do we stop in long enough to get the message? Because I believe the foods that we have, that he's given us, we look at it the wrong way. Now, hear me out. I know, you know, I'm always coming from a different angle, but I want you to hear me out because imagine the possibilities, all right? Say we have no food, all right? No physical food, but you've got all your herbs, you have your seasonings, but you just physically don't have the cabbage, the eggs, you know, the stuff in the fridge, the potatoes, the rice. You don't have none of that. Are you without food? Let's think about that. Are we without food? I believe that we need to take another look. And that's why I really never thought I'd be doing this show. I'm going to be honest with you all. But the Most High, we have to obey. I'm trying to do my best to be obedient. And I'm trying to look at things from a different angle, a different viewpoint than everyone else is looking at, so that I help others in a different manner. Because he says he gives you ears to hear and eyes to see. So I get to see from a different viewpoint, and I'm hoping you're understanding what I'm putting down. I hope you picking up. All right. So tonight we are going to talk about one of the most ancient, fiery, whole body healers that most people overlook. Most people overlook it. And before I get any further, I have to stop and say shalom to everyone in the chat. Welcome, Sister Dawn, my darling. Sister KK, long time, honey. How are you, sis? Sister Araya. And also Sister Esteline, Shalom, Sister Maria, Sister Monique, and Sister Kim. Man, a few of y'all I've already spoken to this week. That's kind of odd. But tonight, I hope you're ready. We are going to talk about this whole body. And when I say whole body, from the top of your head, right? Top of our head to the soles of our feet, right? And remember, we started off with the feet. Death begins in the feet, right? And we talked about the sensory glands. We still continuing the conversation, right? The whole benefits of mustard. The whole body benefits of mustard. When I say body, I'm talking about the skin on the outside, the skin on the inside, all the organs on the inside, the eyes, the ears, all of that, the hair, the whole body, okay? Now, you all have heard in the mustard seed, in scripture, there are 8 references, there are 5 references about the mustard seed. And the grain of a mustard seed is itty bitty, itty bitty, itty bitty. You see that? Itty bitty, itty bitty, itty bitty. That's how tiny it is. But if you look at this seed, once it comes out of the ground, breaks open, and that plant comes out, it has huge leaves. Ever wonder why? What was the Most High thinking? Because he mentions 5 times about this seed and the power of this seed. So I got this at Patel Brothers, and I've told you ad nauseum about my favorite place to shop for a lot of my food, which are my seasonings and some supplements, is vitacost.com, right? It's a Kroger store owned, but they have great prices and excellent shipping prices. And it gets to you in like 2 days. Anyway, this is one of my favorite seasonings for my vegetables. When I saute, even in my salads, or when I'm seasoning my meat, I throw this in. This is called gomasio, seaweed. We love seaweeds in Naturally You because the seaweed is where we're getting a lot of our minerals. We are not going to do all of those seasonings in the store where they add a caking stuff so it doesn't cake and all that. We're going to go with our natural seasonings. That's how I do it. And I can only share from my experience, right? So this has organic sesame seeds, seaweed, and sea salt. That's it. Well, I love this. I love this so much. I probably have like 10 of these bottles. I've been using this for years. And I never throw them away because they're glass. They have the 3 holes here. And then on the other side, you have a pouring spout. So I keep these. And I say that to say because here is mine where I refilled it with my mustard seed from Patel Brothers that I purchased, right? So I put that sticker on here and I pour the seeds in it, and that's it. Now, let's talk about this mustard seed because there's so much we're missing. That's the seed I just showed you. This is the oil. All right. This is mustard oil, which this is external use for external use. And I use it for my hair, my skin, and other concoctions, facial mask, and that kind of stuff. Okay. But definitely, this is a must. And if you know anyone who's too skinny, if there is such a thing in this world, and they need to gain weight, this oil makes you hungry. So I would pour it on my salad. I would pour it on wherever else. But make sure you have an oil that is edible. Mine has a disclaimer on here for external use only. So I use it again for the hair, the skin, externally. Then I also have my mustard. Now, I've spoken many times about how powerful mustard is with magnesium, natural magnesium, great for the heart. When we are younger, we have lots of magnesium, right? But as we get older, we use it up. So it's up to us to put it back in. How do we easily put it back in without taking a pill? Through these natural sources. Now, I got this at Trader Joe's, or I get it at Aldi's, and this is mustard, Dijon mustard. You remember the Poupon? Grey Poupon, they said. Anyway, I use this to season my meats. It's excellent. And I use this I use these seeds when I'm using my Instapot in the oil and you let it pop. Once it pops, you get that wonderful aroma from the mustard seed. And you put it in your soups and it just seasons everything nicely. But you need to have this. You could also have the mustard powder. I didn't have any powder, I used it all up. But you can also have the powder that you season with. Again, yes, great for lamb, and it's excellent, excellent for your heart. Okay? So please, let's not sleep on how the Most High gives us food, which is not food, but He said He gave us herb yielding food, right? This is it's a seed first before it becomes the plant that gives us the vegetable that we eat. So keep that in mind. All right. So let's talk mustard. It's warm. It's great for your circulatory system. If you're cold natured, eating a lot of that mustard and the seasonings and stuff, it's going to warm you up. It has a detoxifying nature, which makes it perfect for you to have. You can have it in a smoothie and you can have it in a hot toddy. And I actually have recipes for you at the end of today's show. Now, mustard seeds offer a powerful whole body benefit from boosting your digestion and your immune system to supporting your heart, your bones, and your skin. And most people think, oh, bones, what would it do for my bones? It strengthens it. All right. Internally, they aid in detoxification. You're helping your metabolism, boost that up, and also inflammation. A lot of you who think you are fat, you are not fat, you are inflamed. Period. Dot, as Sister Dawn would say. We are inflamed. So we've got to take that inflammation down, which we've talked about that ad nauseum with NAC and all these other things. We can bring that down. Ginger, turmeric tea, brings that inflammation down. But this is wonderful, and it's pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. You're getting all these vitamins in there as well, because the nutrients in mustard oil is has an edge over other oils because it's high in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which also helps with that inflammation. It also has a low content of saturated fats. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so now let's talk about our internal health benefits. We've got the digestive support, which it stimulates the saliva and the gastric juices, which improve digestion and our nutrient absorption. If you are near your kitchen, grab a spoon. If your mouth is dry, swallow, your mouth is dry, hold the spoon up to your mouth and watch your mouth get wet inside organically. That's what your body does. The Most High made us so amazing. Yes, mustard oil. Mustard oil, mustard seed, mustard powder, Sister Araya. All of that. This is all we're talking, just mustard, because it helps our whole body. It benefits our whole body. As far as anti-inflammatory, it's rich in selenium, great for the hair, and magnesium, great for the heart. It helps reduce our internal inflammation, which supports our joint and organ health. If you look at that photo there, you see your liver, you see the large intestine, small intestine. I mean, you've got your, what is that? Your stomach as well, the bile you can see. All of those are organs in the body, right? Then we have, as far as detoxification, this is a sulfur rich compound. It activates the liver enzymes that aid in detoxifying our body. We also have the metabolic boost that it gives us. It helps regulate our blood sugar and improves our fat metabolism, which supports healthy weight management. Antimicrobial properties, you might ask. They contain compounds that fight against harmful bacteria and fungi, supporting gut and immune health. Now remember, all these organs, they have a parasite for them. So this mustard is attacking the harmful bacteria and the fungi. Keep that in mind. Then we have also cardiovascular health. We talked about the omega-3. Okay, it helps lower cholesterol as well and protect your blood vessels. It's not only high in magnesium and selenium, but it's also high in calcium, phosphorus, and it supports our teeth, the bones, and our gums. And when I say gums, not chewing gums, the gums in our mouth that hold our teeth together. As far as respiratory health, mustard seed oil and poultices are traditionally used to relieve chest congestion and sinus pressure. A lot of people had a lot of pressure right here for the sinuses or right in here. Mustard seed helps relieve that. And as far as our skin and hair nourishment, the seed and oils are rich in vitamin E and antioxidants, which promote skin elasticity and our hair growth. I remember years ago, I don't know if I told you all this story. I don't think Beauty Beats is on, but years ago, I in my 20s, I was growing gray, right? Or I call it silver. And we started braiding my hair. My sister would give me cornrows. And I would take a vitamin E capsule, pop it with a pin, and squeeze it down the center of each in my cornrows, the braids in between. My hair started reverting. And Little did I know then, I didn't know half of what I know now. But I was so mineral deficient in my body that my scalp was loving the nutrients it was giving it through the vitamin E. But it really does help with your hair growth. My hair was growing and it was just getting stronger and stronger. So when I say a whole body benefit here tonight, we're talking whole body benefit. This is also great for neutralizing carcinogens that inhibit tumor growth for those with the big C. Anyone going through that, they need to make sure this is in their seasonings or in the food that they're cooking. Hopefully, they're using it in the raw state, because when we have a chronic illness like the big C, we want to stay away as much as possible from cooked foods and focus more on what came fresh from the farm to the table without any heat being added to it. Okay, and let me move on. Does anyone find this interesting, or is it just me? Probably just me. Mustard seed is also excellent for your cognitive function. It contains folate as well as the omega 3s, which support our brain health and reduce our cognitive decline. Sometimes I'm like, I used to be really bad, but it's getting better every day. But we need to add this stuff in. And also, as far as the mood, magnesium and the B vitamins are something I believe that we don't talk about, like the lymphatic, they don't talk about, like the sprouts, they don't talk about much. This, as far as the B vitamins, are crucial to help us with anxiety, fatigue, and just our mood. And as women, we have that time of the month, and we get some may get grumpy, some you have a lot of pain with it. You'd be amazed what a good B complex, a full B complex, can do. If you have back pain, lower back pain, your adrenals are shot, you have anxiety, you'll be amazed what a B complex would do. And for anyone who don't believe, try it and get back with me. So how do we use these mustard seeds? Let's talk about how do we want to use it. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Sister Ebony, shalom Pierre Henley. That name sounds familiar. And shalom, Sister Monique. You guys, I apologize for those of you who are looking for the lymphatic information. I've had a few challenges this week. Um, it's not the system, it's the operator. So please forgive me, but you will get it before the week is out. All right. So we're having this lymphatic cleanse, and I want you all to remember that this lymphatic cleanse we'll talk more about it at the end of the show, but let me get through all of this. But you're going to get this whole presentation that we did a couple of weeks ago, and it's cut and dry. I mean, if you just make the drink and you follow the oils that you're going to use to massage your lymphatic system, and your entire body is going to really thank you. I'm truly excited about it, because for a long time I've been battling this lymphatic thing, but now that I understand it more, I feel that we're in a good place to go ahead and do that cleanse. All right, getting back to how to use the mustard seed. Well, we want to use it for our soups. We talked about it benefiting our heart, our respiratory system, our bones, and our skin, and of course, the big C, prevention. We want to be able to use it there. And then let me, let's see here. I'm talking too fast. And here is how we're going to use it. A mustard infused hearty stew. Now, to begin this stew, here's a recipe. You'll want to snap a picture of this. And you can also use chopped mustard greens, right, like the last 5 minutes in the stew, the last 5 or 10 minutes. And you can use the ground mustard in the spice blends on your salad dressings. Put it in your salad dressings. You should never eat a salad without coating it first in the oil, in an oil of some kind, because that helps work your digestive system and helps the liver not work so hard breaking it down. Now, you want to brew your mustard seed tea. You can do a tea as well for digestion and detox support. And you want to apply it topically for your skin and joint care. And for those of you who have never used it before, do a patch test first, like at your elbow or, on the underside of your arm or something, where not everyone can see it. And hopefully you won't have any reaction to it. You shouldn't, because again, it's food. Yes, well, Monique, you're correct. Some of the fine products are not budget friendly. And the mustard, this is a little bit more than the regular mustard. I don't like the regular plain mustard, although I do have it in the fridge for if I have a muscle cramp or I'm low on potassium or magnesium. I'll take a quick teaspoon or tablespoonful. But this is excellent for the seasoning of your food. And you can also use this if you have a mortar and pestle. Break this up finer and put it in your salad dressings as well. Uh, then let's go to, so the stew, it's for 4 to 6. It takes 20 minutes. The cook time, that's 20 minutes prep time. Cook time is 2 hours with a slow simmer for the depth. Okay. It's earthy, tangy, it's warm and slightly peppery. And that's okay. We want to make sure we're doing everything to not only nourish the body, but we want to increase our circulation. With it being peppery, that helps with our circulation. You can use lamb meat, which I believe that's the in the Bible, the meat of choice, according to the Most High, from what I've found, is lamb is the best one for us. I often wonder how come I'm not seeing cow in here. For any holy days, it never mentions cow or chickens. It's always the lamb or the sheep, the goat. I find that interesting. One of those things that make me go, Anyway, I would say give this a try. I've made one similar, but like I said, I use the ground mustard Dijon, which is what this is, the Dijon mustard, and see what you think, how it tastes. But you've got your carrots in there, your onions, your garlic, your turnips or parsnips, tomato paste, smoked paprika, bay leaf, and all. It's just, and you make your own bone broth. Please don't buy your bone broth in the store if you can help it. Make your own bone broth. At least you know what's going in it. Okay? And then you can also toast the mustard seeds, like I said, in usually put some coconut oil in my Instapot, and I let the seeds pop before I put my meat in there to brown it. And it's excellent. You'll love it. And I love the smell when that happens. But mustard seed, it's tiny, but it's potent. It's fiery. Your root vegetables help, it's nourishing to the body. And just the warming of a stew, it sounds just wonderful. So give that a try. Now, we can also use the mustard oil or the mustard seed for other things, and we're going to talk about that as well. We want to talk about our hair care, our skin care, just everything that we need to nourish our temple. Okay, I'm trying something different here, y'all. Bear with me a minute. All right. Okay. What did I do? I'm not great with this computer. You would think I would be, but I'm not lying. It's challenging sometimes. All right. Then let's go. Let's keep moving. You've got the stew so you can cook with. Now let's talk about the hair. What we can do with our hair. Shalom, Arapika. Long time. So the mustard seed or the mustard, however you want to use it, it does promote hair growth. It strengthens the roots. And if your roots are strong, you're not going to have hair falling out. It improves your skin circulation. And as I said, it keeps you warm. If you're using it, it will warm the body as well. And it soothes inflammation. And don't forget, you can use your mustard oil and then drive it in deeper with your castor oil, because no matter what, this oil is a driver. So it's going to take it in deeper and help with the bone strength and everything else that you're doing and nourishing the body. Don't sleep on this. Everybody needs this in their wellness cabinet or your self-care cabinet. All right, let me go more in depth here on the hair. So for the hair care, we do have several hair things that you can do for the hair. First, we have the root strengthening massage. Okay, the root strengthening massage. Now you just warm up 2 to 3 tablespoons of mustard oil and massage it into your scalp. We using the tips, not the nails, just the tips, and just massage. 10 or 15 minutes. I set my timer on my phone, and I set it for 15 minutes, and I do like 5 to 7 minutes on the top part, and then I do some more on the back part. And then the same on the other side, and then total all around. Again, the stimulation is needed. Our hair knows it's supposed to grow. Sometimes we may have alopecia or something fall out or a bald spot, but we just need to remind it, let it know what it needs, and just massage it. And then leave it on for an hour or two. I like to put on a shower cap and put it on and wear it overnight, and just put a linen wrap on. Now I have my good linen head wraps and then my around the house head wraps. I definitely have a couple for night, and then I have a little the little bonnets we use for night. So, and then wash it with a gentle shampoo. We don't need a lot of these harsh chemicals that we have that the world sells us in the stores. But try this and see if you feel your hair getting stronger. And you can tell if one hair falls out, just take that strand and pull it and then pop it and see how long it takes before it pops. If you do it and it immediately pops, you know you've got some strengthening that you need to work on. Then we have this stimulates The root strengthening massage, it stimulates your blood flow, it strengthens the follicles, and again, like I said, it reduces the hair falling out. Then we have a deep conditioning mask. Well, Sister Dawn, the best mustard seed oil, you know what? I really don't feel like there's a bad one out there. My main concern is finding a company and you know how they operate. If it's a company that like uh, Mountain Rose Herbs, or you know, there's Global Healing, and different ones that have different, you know, the integrity of the company, that's easier. Now Patel Brothers, I go there because they use it, they have beautiful hair, okay, and they use mustard seeds, they use amla too, that oil. So between the two of those, you can have beautiful hair. Sister Kim, that's Patel Brothers, you can purchase it at. And Sister Dawn knows where that is. It's in Georgia, in y'all's neck of the woods. All right, then we have the deep conditioning mask. Yes, Sister Monique, that's good too. But Sister Monique asks, what do I think about using the beard rolling tool for men's beard for stimulating the hair and scalp for hair growth? It helps, but a brush like this with these little nodes is good for stimulating as well. Okay. Amazon. Do it at your own risk there. You know, Amazon is the oligopoly. So they have organic, but do we know, in my opinion, organic is pretty much an or marketing tool unless you know the people behind it. And I don't mean to sound like a negative Nancy, you guys. I don't mean to sound like that, but we are in a crucial time where what we thought was good is not very good. So we have to vet stuff. We have to vet companies. We have to do, as Sister Dawn says, our due diligence. Absolutely. Do our due diligence. So let's take a look at the deep conditioning mask for the face. Now, I believe you can do this in your hair as well because it's mustard and it has fenugreek in it. And you have aloe vera, which is great for the hair as well, and the scalp and the face. So why not? But this deep conditioning mask is mixing mustard oil with aloe vera gel, easy recipe, fenugreek powder or fenugreek seed. And if you have the seed, again, if you have a mortar and pestle, just get it where it's ground good and it becomes a powder and use it for this. This adds shine. It repairs damage to the hair and the skin, and it nourishes dry ends. The picture here is for the face, but this is more for the mask for the hair. Okay, you can probably do it for both, like I said, because of the benefits of it. And then let's take a look at a hot oil treatment. And you know what? The mustard oil is not expensive. I don't think. I think I may have paid $2. Wait, it's on here. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Ah, yes, $2.99 at Patel Brothers. And this is at least 16 ounces. Can't beat that for my hair and skin. And we want to look at a hot oil treatment again. And I love this combination here. Mustard oil with castor oil or coconut oil. These are my favorite oils. And you heat it gently. I would not heat it. I know a lot of people want to say it's easy in putting in the microwave, but it's gonna kill the natural ingredients, the organic benefits of it. So we want to put it on the stove, you know, that warmer burner you have, put it on there. Okay. and heat it gently and apply from all the way from the roots all the way to the ends, and wrap it in that towel. And you know what you can do? What I love doing now, this is where I would use the microwave. Take one of your hand towels, wet that, and put that in the microwave for about 5-10 seconds. Take it out, make sure it's not too hot, and then wrap the hair in it. Yes, Sister Dawn. This one is not in glass. This is plastic. I believe they had a glass, but I didn't purchase that. I got this one because I knew what I was using it for. Okay. And then we want to, with the hot oil treatment, it's going to boost your absorption, and it's going to soften the texture of your hair, and it improves the elasticity. A hot oil treatment is something you can do twice a month, I think, and it just gives your hair more body and just fullness. And then we want body care. Let's talk about body care next with mustard oil, because I'm all about the massage. Our circulation, it's so important. So again, you're going to warm the mustard oil, and you can rub it all down after you get out of that nice bath with your boron or borax, your Epsom salt, and your baking soda. You get out, you've soaked, and your skin and everything, your pores are open and nice. Then you're gonna take this and massage it into your body, all over, from the head to the toe, your face and all, and massage it upward strokes toward the heart. Remember that always when we massaging, we go into the heart, or to where we have the ports where we can actually, the lymphatic drainage ports, right? And then after you do that, or even mix it in with the castor oil and massage that all, and you getting that circulation boost. And oh my gosh, it's just awesome. But this is going to help improve your lymphatic flow. So those of you who are doing the lymphatic cleanse, remember this for that time. I don't believe I added this to the slide, so I might have to go back and do that. But this improves your lymphatic flow. It relieves muscle tension, and let me tell you, and it warms the body. But I love doing this. Sometimes, when you had a long day and you're just tight, rub down all over with these oils before you go to bed, and you sleep so good. You wake up, the skin is just so soft, and you're just more limber. It's excellent for that. And we couldn't be complete when we're talking about the whole body without something to help our skin glow, right? So let's get our skin glow serum, and that you mix with, guess what oil? Yes, that's correct. Mustard oil. Okay, and raw honey, a few drops of lemon juice. You can apply it to your face or your body, and then you rinse it. It's going to brighten your skin and reduce blemishes. And again, it supports detox, right? And sometimes you want to have more of a glow, like from the décolleté here, your face, your neck, the décolleté, and then the back, of course, if you wear anything that some of the skin is showing, or off the shoulders. So this is a nice, easy. It's not expensive. Pretty much everyone has turmeric and raw honey already, and just add these other things to it. Okay. And then we have the joint and chest rub. For those of you, again, I'm telling you all, whole body. When I said whole body, from the Rudy to the Tootie, whole body. Joint and chest rub. And I love, if you go to Patel Brothers, sis, get some camphor or eucalyptus as well. It's a little bottle. I think it's 199, 299. It's great to mix in for this for the chest or joint pain. If you have any knee pain, wintertime, or those who have arthritis and they have pain or old injury from sports, excellent for it. So you just blend your mustard oil with a pinch of camphor or eucalyptus. In the islands, we keep camphor, but you rub it on the chest for congestion or the joints for joint pain. And let me give you a tip. If you're having issues with the lungs feeling tight, if you have congestion, every morning, or if you're standing or watching TV, just open your arms like this, in and out. That helps expand and open up the chest. It's going to open up your lungs. And if you're going to do that massage, that's going to help it go deeper. And again, finish it off with your favorite oil. I'm going to be Vanna Black. Your favorite oil, finish it off with your castor oil and let it drive it all in deeper. I hope you all are picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Again, we eat in many different ways. We're going to eat this in our whole body tonight with this mustard seed, right? This is a go-to, and you need to make sure you have it because one day, and not only that, how easy this is it to have this mustard seed in your go bag in a Ziploc? Because you can just chew on these. It has a little pepper to it. You can just chew on these, and it will warm you up in the wintertime. If you're in the Arctic, let's say, and you need something to warm you up, mustard seed. Why not? All right. And then remember, when you do this chest rub, it's going to open up your airways. It's going to soothe the inflammation. Yes, it does have a strong smell, but it's not a bad smell. When you cook with a mustard seed and it's aromatic. Yeah, it's aromatic. Not bad. Okay. And then let's go on. Let's keep going. I'm running out of time as usual. But we want to make sure that we have something since it's winter time, right? And we want to have a hot drink. So I found a mustard honey hot toddy. It's for our circulation and congestion. So any of you who have a chronic cold or something going on, or the children have picking up something from school, here it is. Here's the ingredients. Easy. Half a teaspoon ground mustard seed or the mustard powder. You have raw honey, slice of ginger, lemon juice, hot water, and you could do apple cider or a pinch of black pepper, which of course that activates the compounds, right? And it warms the chest, the sinus, and the circulation. Again, it soothes the throat. And that apple cider vinegar, the ACV, it helps aid the detoxifying. Easy to make and good for you. And then, let's see. And then, let's see. The mustard warms the chest, the sinuses, and circulation, and the honey soothes the throat and supports the immunity on the hot toddy, right? Then let's go to the smoothie, because not everybody does the hot. So we have to have a cold one as well. But again, my main point that I want to drive home is get some mustard seeds. And Sister Dawn, I get my apple cider from Costco, and I love it. It is with the mother in it, and you get two in a pack. It comes two in a pack. Okay. And then also on the smoothie, let's look at this smoothie. What I love about this smoothie, look at the ingredients. You have soaked mustard seeds. It's a little planning here. You want to soak them to soften them, right? 20 to 30 minutes. You can use pineapple or mango because we want the enzymes and the sweetness to offset and balance the mustard, you know, because I told you it's a little bit peppery. Then you have the ginger, which that's great for the circulation as well. And the what else? You've got turmeric in there, lemon juice, the hemp seed or flax seed, and you can use spring water or coconut water. And then look at the benefits. It's the mango and the pineapple soothe the gut and adds the enzymes. I mean, it's a win-win. Yeah, it's win-win. But the mustard compounds, uh, slightly in liquid, it's gonna bloom differently. Okay. And what I mean by that is based on how much you put in, you're going to get more of a full body versus a slight little taste from it. The more you put in, it's going to be stronger. But ginger and turmeric amplifies the anti-inflammatory benefits, which we need, right? And it's just like I said, it's all over. Whole body healing here tonight. And from that tiny mustard seed, faith. We just need to have faith like this tiny seed here. And if we have that faith and go to the Most High first with it, all the healing's already done. He'll do it for us. We have to believe first, right? And yes, Sister Dawn, and for those of you, what Sister Dawn is talking about, um, apple cider vinegar, Bragg's for years was the best apple cider vinegar you can get because the mother in it was the raw organic. Instead of it being processed and distilled and all that, it was the raw form. And then there were some celebrities from Hollywood that purchased the company, and the mixture changed noticeably. So we are not supporting them, and that's what she's saying. So, um, yeah, we're not supporting them. We are going to support things that align with us and with natural nature, the way the Most High intended it to be. And we don't need any artificial anything being added into it. But yes, I do get it from Costco, and theirs is very good. And I think also I've had Trader Joe's as well. It's very good. So you can go to any of those, and sometimes you can get these type of things as your TJ Maxx or your Marshalls one off. In the food section back there, they have specialty items. So don't forget that as well. But remember, we this wonderful body the Most High gave us, this masterpiece He gave us. He already knew these days were coming. He already knew I would be having this conversation with you all how many years ago that I didn't even know I would be having. And with that is being said, we need to take advantage of this, what He's given us. Inexpensive, because He knew we'd have inflation right now. He knew they would be killing us with everything they're putting in the food. But He sent people. He sent shepherds like Humble Homestead to give us the food and our vegetables. He sent the farmers who are concerned about the environment and how food is grown to grow it organically for us so that we have it straight from the farm to our table in a healthy state, because we all know they change the original. There's a lot of hybridized food out there. But I am a firm believer that because his hand was in the original, just like us, we have our God in us. We have that first family in every one of us. So we already have we have a head start. And if we're not eating all that garbage out there, we're doing better than most, right? So let's keep that in mind. Let's always look on the bright side, because he is the light and he's given us all of these blessings. We've talked about our um, adaptogens to support our system. That is just, you can take every day the rest of your life, like I do chaga, and you don't have a negative effect. Everything's just great. But he's given us adaptogens, he's given us the herbs, he's given us the parsley, the cilantro to pull out the heavy metals. He's given us the sulfur rich foods because he knew we would need that to combat the lack of minerals that they were taking out of the soil. He knew all of that, and he gave us all of these things. So I hope this helps you. Like I said, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. When you massaging, you could even massage it on the soles of your feet, because remember, and the hands, because these are all of our sensory glands are here. And it will uptake it, and organically it knows what to do. Organically it knows what to do. So soak your mustard seeds, use your pineapple, your ginger, mix it up however you like. You can create your own juices with it. I mean, anything is possible. I take my hemp seeds and make a hemp milk and use that in a smoothie. You know, there's so many ways we can do this. And we just need to connect with him. And we want to dwell with the Most High. Every week we come on here, we want to dwell with him and just show you what he offers us. And pennies on the dollar. Remember the diatomaceous earth. Pennies on the dollar. Nature's collagen. It's great for inflammation. It's great for what is that? People get polyps and uh, hemorrhoids. Diatomaceous earth, anti-inflammatory. It's great for the parasites. He gave us so many things naturally. So with that, I'm going to switch hats now, and we are going to talk about this lymphatic cleanse real quick, and then we'll wrap it up because I have 1 minute. Shalom, shalom, Pandora. Welcome. All right, so let's talk about our lymphatic cleanse. Why we want it? Because we are congested. We have inflammation. We have blockage. And our lymph needs to be moved. Most of us don't go to the gym every day. And if we can do this lymphatic cleanse and move that lymph, and I want you to look at the head. You see how much lymph vessels are on our head? And this is why I spend 15 minutes massaging this scalp, because I want my hair to do what it does, grow. I want it to be strong and healthy, and our brain power is here. So we want to make sure we're massaging and doing what we need to there. And we're going to do this by the juices. Celery juice is going to be important during this cleanse. We want to make sure we're massaging the breasts, ladies, if you have large breasts. Of course, we've always mentioned iodine is needed if you have a large breast. But we want to massage that because you've got the lymph vessels in there. The entire body, we have our lymph vessels and we have the nodes. So I don't want you to do no 2-second rub. I want you to massage. Love the skin you are in. If you have any of these issues here on that list, you keep getting joint pain, you get headaches or migraines, cramps, any of these things, take the time, invest in you. You are worth it. You are worth it. And the neck, the ears. We never went through the power of the ears and how the ears connect to all the vessels, the organs in the body. But yes, make sure if you find something, you go outside with all this fog and craziness going on, you go outside, you come in, you massage your ears, behind the ears, your neck, your throat. And then when you finish all that, open the port right here. This is the terminal. This right above this collarbone is the terminal. You're going to massage that so that you can spew it out. You'll cough it up. Okay? But yes, we're going to use the rebounder. We're going to massage. We have the oils. We have the cedarwood oil. There's bay leaf oil is the same thing I think as laurel leaf oil. So don't get that. If you have that oil, that's great. And you can use that camphor or the eucalyptus as well. All right. We've got different herbs you can use. We have we explain it all. This tells you everything you need to know about the cleanse. If you want to do the hot cold showers to go deeper, you can, because that really helps move the lymph. I start off the shower with a tea tree oil, and it's nice and hot. That steam, I go in and it opens me up, and I bring up the junk, and then you close it out with the cool shower so your pores close back before you go outside, because a lot of us shower and then 10, 15, 20 minutes we outside, and that cold wind doesn't work that well. All right. Night at the nighttime, we have a morning not ritual. I don't like that word, but you have a morning activities. You have midday, you have evening and night. We should be familiar with this because that's what we do anyway. But just add this in 21 days. That's all I'm asking for, not my health, but for your health. But we want to focus mainly on raw foods and the high water fruits and vegetables, like when we did the juice cleanse in the summer, the fruit cleanse, pretty much the same. We're going to avoid the meats. It's a great time to use your sprouts, like we talked about last week, right? Use your sprouts, do your salads, do your bowls, and you can use your eggs. Well, no, we can't. Well, we shouldn't use eggs, but anyway, make a bowl that is with the salad with your. You can use your celery. You can cut up ginger. You can use, beets. If you don't want to cut it up, you can grate it so it's easier for you to chew. But again, just stay the course. 21 days out of 364, you're worth it. You're totally worth it. That's the list of the items you need. And if you don't have it, get it little by little. If you don't have the beet crystals, it's really inexpensive. We went to Vitacost for that. The cayenne extract as well. The magnesium bath crystals. If you don't have magnesium, use your borax or boron or your Epsom salt. Everything is laid out there for you. But again, we want to make sure we do it. Prepping is key. Make your drink the night before so you have it the next day. When you get your drink out in the morning, we don't want to drink it cold. We want it to be room temperature or warm, because remember, we are moving congestion. And that congestion, cold is not going to help it move. We want the warmth, okay? So you can use the oils. Self-massage, family, self-massage. We want to love the skin we are in. And don't forget, there's emotions you're going to evoke. You're going to bring up some emotions you might be bringing up. Express it. Let it be expressed. It's okay. The oils are going to help you with that. And if you do have it where it's too much for you, just rest. That's it. Just rest. So this is the schedule. These are recommended times that you can take the things that we've offered, that you can drink the drinks, and how you can do your smoothie, your meals, and everything. Let the noon meal be the heaviest meal of the day, because we want to let the liver and all the lymph and everything, we don't want to give it a burden. We don't want to burden it in the 21 days. That's why we're not eating heavy food. We want to be able to let everything flow naturally and get some relief. Get some relief. All right. So, again, if you're interested in this, please send an email to naturallyu at Abeng Radio, and we'll get that to you. And even if you don't want to do it right now, at least have it in your arsenal for later on if you can commit to do that. Do it with a friend, accountability partner. You'll have it. You will have it available for you. And with that, I must say shalom, good night. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope it has been informational and effective. And uh, Sister Kim, be safe. This is a detox. This is the lymphatic. This is all doing the same thing. That cleanse and detox is going to be the same thing. We just expressing it through moving it through the skin. We doing it through the lymphatic, which is like the toilet. You have a toilet, you pour all the poop and pee in. Well, the lymphatic is flushing it, because without that flush, it's just going to stay there and be funky. So we want to make sure. Hezzy is saying, Grammy, look, Grammy. Oh, my Hezzy. Oh, Hezzy. Heart to heart. That's my baby boy. They gave me a baby boy. Isn't that wonderful? They know boys are my heart. Shalom, and shalom to Faith and Joy and Gracie. Grammy loves you so much. So much, so much, so much. The water. Good night, everyone. Sister Esteline, Sister Dawn, Sister Kim, Sister Esteline, Sister Ebony. I said Esteline twice, didn't I? Sister Monique, all of you, Pandora, Shalom, Arapika, Shalom. Until next week. Next week's going to be interesting. Make sure you join us. I'll see you then.
Breathe the air that's fresh and pure. Nature's bounty is the cure. Sister MJ shows what's real in every word and every meal. From the mountains to the sea, every breath is harmony. Feel the beat and feel alive. With Sister MJ we thrive. Grains and fruits in every bite. Feel the energy, feel the light. Harmony in every part. Naturally you with all your heart.